Welcome to the Gunpla Network. I'm Murdoch, and today we're unboxing the Master Grade Sengoku Astray Gundam. Big thanks to our sponsor, Canadian Gundam. Looking for that next kit or tool to complete your collection? Canadian Gundam's got you covered with a vast selection of Gunpla, Plamo kits, paints, and tools. You're sure to find what you're looking for. And then you have their flat rate shipping across North America and private warehouse options. But wait, there's more. Take advantage of the discount code Gunpla Network for 10% off your entire order at checkout. Popping this box open was certainly a surprise. I haven't felt this immediately overwhelmed by a kit with sheer parts volume since the Master Grade Phas for Ka or Master Grade XS. The older one, not the new one with deep striker options. Part of this just has to do with the fact that the Astray red frame is the base kit. After all, for those of you who are, Astray aficionados, are probably going to correct me in the comments about pronouncing it Astray. Look, I don't care. Personally, I've always called them Astrays. Moving on, this is going to feel very familiar. Me, I've only got, the one. I've got a real grade red frame, so I'm walking into this with a pretty open mind. I'm not unfamiliar with Build Fighters kits in general, though, as I've got a fair few in their original high-grade forms hidden among my collection. As there are so many, I opted to take snaps of groups of the runners rather than for each individual one, because as you'll see, there's a lot. Several of these runners also come in pairs, because limbs are basically the same with just different bits on the ends. I'll point those out as we go through them. First up, we have runners A, B, C, and D. C is one of those runners that there's two of. Like most of the time with these kinds of kits, the A runners cover specialized parts for the Sengoku version of the red frame. The B appears to be specific singular white plating, and the C is white limb parts, whereas the D is a runner with a lot of your centralized inner frame looking like it's mostly torso and waist parts. Next up, we have the E through G runners. The E runner has a twin. The F runner appears to be mostly hands. The G runner is white outer torso plating. And the H runner there, I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'll find out. But the J runner, if I didn't know any better, those are parts from the red frame Kai or the blue frame second L kits. It'll be interesting to see how some of these are used. Next up, we jump to O through U2. And no, not the band. Haha. Okay, that was pretty awful. Anyway, the O runner has a duplicate here, and the rest of the parts here are limbic and gimmicky parts from what I'm seeing, with the exception of the Gerbera straight and the Tiger Pierce blades on the R runner. Very shiny. The V1 through X2 runners here are pretty much all your specialized Sengoku parts from what I can tell, including the clear parts. Polycap runner on the left here also comes with a twin. Also shown here is the clear sticker sheet. No, these aren't decals, I checked. Now, finally, we get on to the manual and the reflective sticker sheet for all your would-be glowy parts. We'll see if I have to rely on those at all come review time. Like every Master Grade manual, we have our colored segment with a bunch of lore dumping and gimmick explanations. You'll note here that there's no English text. This kit was produced in 2014. I'd say right before the big surge and push back into North America by Bandai, since that surge kind of came around in 2016, thereabouts, which is, around when you start seeing more bilingual layouts in the manuals. And then on the back, well, you've got that professionally built finished product shot to give you inspiration on what yours could look like when it's done. Okay. This guy's overdue to be put together, so I'll see you in the review. And as always, keep building.